Hi you guys, I'm getting ready to run errands and I thought I should just film this quick and easy 10-minute makeup look when you want to just look a little decent going outside. So yeah, this took me 10 minutes to do and it's kind of like a makeup no makeup look. I have no eyeshadow on, anything of that nature. But yeah, so stay tuned if you want to see this look. Here I'm just brushing out my spoolie, my eyebrows with my spoolie, and I forgot I need to moisturize my face. I'm using a Lancome Moissturizer that I love. I got for free with a set, and I think I'm going to purchase the real one. So I'm just rubbing it all over my face evenly. Have no certain way of doing that. Just make sure my face doesn't feel dry or ashy. And make sure you get all the way to your hairline and down your mouth and your neck. Now I'm going to take my B6 Urban Decay spray and spray that over my face to just prime it and let that set in as I do my eyebrows. And on the go, I don't really use expensive products that much, so I'm going to take my NYX Eyebrow pencil in the color dark brown and outline my brow on each side. My eyebrows are pretty much full, so I just clean up my brows where there's sparse hairs, like basically little bald spots within your eyebrow. That's what I like to cover, so it looks nice and full and thick. And I'm doing that to both brows. And now I'm going to take my Anatasia Pomade in the color chocolate with the angled brow brush. And I'm going to put that within the brow evenly on both sides. As I said, I like to cover up those bald spots within my brow. And this stuff is very pigmented, so you really don't need a lot. You just want to lightly push it up. And towards the front of my brow, I don't dip it into more product. I just use what I have, and I push it going up because those how the brow hairs are on my eyebrows towards the front. It like goes up and not to the side. And I'm doing that on both brows. And as you can see the difference, it's a lot thicker and filled in so much better than before. Now I'm going to look at my brows and in the mirror, and my eyeball was itching. I had to scratch it. But now I'm going to take some concealer, and I'm going to take Toast by LA Girl with the angled brush as well. And I'm going to go underneath my brows and over my brows. And this concealer is my skin tone. It's nothing lighter. So I'm just going to clean up my brows to where they are looking kind of like I just got them arched. So that's the technique of cleaning up your brows with concealer under and over your brow to make it look like you just got them arched. And as you can see, there's the brow looking good. I'm going to do the same thing towards my other brow, and I'm looking at a mirror if you keep wondering what I'm looking at on the side, because looking into my iPad, which I film on, doesn't always do the trick. So yeah. Next, I'm going to use my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to make sure those bad boys don't go anywhere. And I do that every time I fill in my brows, because you don't want to make a mistake and wipe off your brow, or if it rains or anything, it goes off. Now I'm just going to take this CC cream, or BB cream from SmashBox in the color Dark. I'm going to put it on this silver plate. And I'm going to use a beauty blender to do so. And I'm going to spray it with my Evian facial spray, which is basically water. So I want to damp my beauty blender. And I spray it pretty evenly. And kind of squeeze it together. And now I'm just going to place that, dot it all over. I like to work on one side of the face at a time. And I'm going to make sure I distribute that pretty evenly. And it's not a heavy foundation at all. So it's just something to even out the skin tone. So it's not really covering up my blemishes or anything. So that's the point of this look as well. I don't want it to be like it looks like I have makeup on. I want it to look skinless. So I'm just going to dot that all over my face and blend it in with the Beauty Blender on the big poofy side, the booty part as I call it. I'm going over my brows into my hairline and just using all of the product that I put on the silver plate. I'm not wasting things, so I'm going to use it all. And once I'm done with that, and I make sure it's all blending in, we're going to move to some concealer over my eyes, and I'm using that LA Girl Pro in the color Toast, because as you can see, my eyes are a little discolored. So I just want to make it all one color, and I'm putting that a little under the eye as well. Use that Beauty Blender, the other side, the pointed side, and I'm just going to move it all in. Make sure it's blended into my skin, push it in very well. It looks like I'm being a little rough, but it doesn't hurt at all. The Beauty Blender is so soft. And now I'm going to take some concealer to get those circles under my eyes. And this is the Maybelline Fit Me in the color Cafe. And it's a little lighter than my skin complexion. And I'm just going to use just really a little to make me look more awake. And I love the way this concealer looks on me. And it's not like too much of a highlight. It's like it just makes me look wide awake and ready for the day. And now I'm just going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal and conceal some of those blemishes that I have from busting bumps. Which is not a good idea, so don't do it. But sometimes, you know, you just get tired of it. So I'm just concealing those so it won't show. It won't be visible. As you can see, it's doing a pretty good job at concealing them. And if you need more product, you could just squeeze some and put some more out. And I'm doing that on both sides of my face where I see that I have marks that I don't want to show. And now I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skinfinish in the color Dark with my Real Technique powder brush and just fluff that all over my face to set that BB cream. So it won't get pretty oily out of the day. And this is a very, very light powder, so I'm really not putting more foundation or anything on my face. It's just setting that oil and controlling it. So now I'm going to take my Ben Nye powder in the color Cameo, and I'm going to set that under my eyes just a little bit to set the concealer that I put under there. And I'm using a small tapered brush from e.l.f. I love that brush. And now after that, I'm just going to put a little dimension in my face using my Black Radiance Rich Mahogany powder and contour just a little on my cheeks and around my temple and over my forehead just to bring some dimension back into my face. I'm not doing a heavy contour, just a little bit, as you can see. And I'm going around my nose just a little. Now, I was looking for some blush, but I guess I didn't bring any in that room. So we're going to skip blush, and it actually liked it without blush. So I just went straight into a highlight to make it look like I'm glowing, and that's the Sephora Stardust highlight. And I actually like my face without the blush because then it would have looked like I had on makeup, because you know I like a mauve pinkish type of blush. And now we're going to put some mascara on. I'm using my sample Makeup Forever mascara. And just a little bit to extend my natural lashes. And I really like this mascara. It's nice. It doesn't clump up. And it's really black. And I'm putting that a little on my lower lash line as well. And now after that, we're going to move on to the lips. And I'm going to use my lip liner in Coco Loco from Jordana and just outline my lips. My lips look a little big on this video, and I love it. Now I'm going to get my MAC lipstick in the color Fresh Brew, and put that on my lips. This is a nice everyday nude color for a chocolate girl. I just love it. That was my very first lipstick from MAC. Now I'm going to finish my face with the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. And my hair looks a little wacky, so I thought I should put a turban on just to cover it. And that's exactly what I did. I got this turban from a local beauty supply store in Chicago. And there's the look, you guys. Nice. Bye. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter.